Welcome back to the Love Psyche. Today's message isn't for everyone. It's for the silent hearts, the ones who smile by day, but by night, are haunted by someone who isn't even in their life anymore. Someone who walked away, or someone you had to leave. Yet somehow they still live in your thoughts, still linger in your heart, still show up in your dreams. No texts, no calls, no apologies. Yet they're still here, taking up space in your mind like they own it. If this is you, listen closely, because what you're feeling has a name. It has a reason, and it has a way out. Why you can't let go even when you know you should. Let's start here. You're not weak for struggling to move on. You're not broken for missing someone who didn't treat you right. You're human, and your brain is wired for attachment. You see, every time you shared a moment, a laugh, a dream with that person, your brain stored it, not just as a memory, but as an identity. A version of yourself was born in their presence. And now, without them, it feels like you're grieving more than the person. You're grieving the part of you that only existed when you were with them. That's why it hurts so much. Not just the loss, but the empty space they leave behind in your inner world. The loop your mind is stuck in. Psychologically, this is called emotional rumination. Your brain keeps revisiting the same moments, not because it loves pain, but because it's searching for completion. It's replaying everything, looking for answers. What did I miss? Was it my fault? Could I have done something differently? But here's the hard truth. Closure doesn't come from answers. It comes from acceptance. And acceptance is the hardest when you feel you've been left without explanation, or without justice. Your mind says, if I can just figure this out, I'll stop hurting. But healing isn't intellectual. It's emotional. And emotion can't be solved like a puzzle. It must be felt, and then released. Why he or she still appear in your mind? That person is still in your thoughts because part of you is still in the past. Still hoping. Still waiting, still tangled in the idea of what could have been. You're not attached to them. You're attached to the unfinished version of your story, the conversations you never had, the apology you never received, the love you never fully got to express. Your heart keeps visiting a place your feet can no longer go. And that's why it hurts. Because deep down you know, there's no return ticket. Now let's talk about how to finally let go. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending they never mattered. It means releasing the grip they have on your present. Here's how. 1. Acknowledge the fantasy. You're not grieving the reality of them anymore. You're grieving the fantasy you built around them, who they could have been, what the relationship might have become. You must separate fact from fantasy. They were not the person you imagined, and they are no longer a part of your now. 2. Stop negotiating with the past. Stop replaying what you should have said. Stop waiting for a closure they're not coming back to give. Closure is a gift you give yourself when you accept what cannot be undone. 3. Create emotional distance, not just physical. Block them if you need to. Mute their name. Cleanse your space of their things. But most importantly, catch yourself in the act of mentally returning to them. And gently, lovingly bring yourself back to the present. Tell yourself, they are part of my past. I do not need to visit that pain today. And the last one, but not the least, reclaim the parts of yourself you gave away. Write. Reflect. Remember who you were before them. Reconnect with the parts of you that got silenced while loving them. Heal not by rushing to someone new, but by becoming whole within yourself again. Letting go is a process of unwiring. Your brain created pathways tied to this person, but those pathways fade when you stop walking them. The more you redirect your thoughts, the more you live in the now, the quieter their echo becomes. One day, their face will appear in your memory, and you won't feel the ache anymore. Just gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons. Gratitude for your growth. Gratitude that you finally found peace. Now, I have the final words for your heart. If they still live in your mind, ask yourself, do they deserve this space? Or am I ready to reclaim it for myself? because this is your life, your heart, your future. The person who left doesn't get to write the rest of your story. You do, and you can start today by choosing to let them go, not with hate, but with love for yourself. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this message spoke to you, subscribe and come back. The Love Psyche is here for every chapter of your heart.